All right. We're going to go to Claudine Ewing once again. She is at the Democratic headquarters there. It is the polls have closed officially. Claudine, how are things there at the headquarters?
Sounds like it's getting busier.
It is definitely getting busier. In fact, they've lowered the lights. Most of the lights are out. The spotlight is on the podium behind me. Joining me live right now is Alex Burgos. He is a 2024 DNC delegate. Alex, thanks for joining us. But you are here because you're part of that younger generation, correct?
Mm-hmm. I sure am. I'm a proud Gen Z, Latino, LGBT voter and 2024 DNC delegate.
This is important to you, the local races as well as the national race. But tell me locally, what is it that you all are pushing for and wanted to see happen?
Well, we're asking as Democrats for folks to vote Row A all the way to make sure that we're electing VP Harris and Governor Walz to take the White House. We have the general election for Congressman Tim Kennedy. We're going to make history by electing April Baskin to the state Senate, and we also have school board races.
I remember during this whole race for the president, you reached out to me because you were so disgusted with some of the things that had been said. You've had a chance to soak it all in,
yes,
move forward. Depending on however this presidential race goes, how do you as a people, and I know you don't speak for all people who are Hispanic, Latino, but how do you process this and move forward?
I think that as Latinos, our voice is found in our vote, and so when we feel dissatisfied with what folks are saying about us and describing our island as being full of garbage, we have to take that to the polls. We have to activate our communities. We have to take control over the narratives that are being said about our community and really mobilize forward for the future that we want to see for our community and for everybody as a whole.
Let's talk about New York State politics as well locally, but basically for the state. What is it that you all want to see from our state elected leaders?
Well, I think New York State has some really important elections. We have to get Mannion across the finish line for the congressional seat in Onondaga County. We also have Proposition 1, which is an incredibly important ballot initiative, which would strengthen reproductive rights. It would codify LGBT rights and so forth in the New York State Constitution. So we have a lot happening locally, statewide, and federally.
Alex, thanks so much for joining us. And we know there's always interpretation on both sides when you get to Prop 1, but thank you for explaining your point of view. Thank you so much for joining us. Scott Murray-Ellis will send it back to you.